Full Bloom Farmhouse is my fourth business, and my best piece of advice is to make it something that you really love, because it becomes a lifestyle, and there's no time off. And so you spend your whole life doing it, so it has to be integrated as to what you love to do. And for me, it really helped to kind of hone what kind of life I wanted, like by doing the vision boards, and really spending a lot of thought about what would be my dream life if I didn't have to work. If I could have any life that I wanted, what would it look like? And so I spent a lot of time kind of dreaming about that, and then slowly working towards making that a reality. And how could I also make it profitable, and how could I make it beneficial for the community, and how can I make it a viable business. So and I'm still figuring it out. Like I said, what works and what doesn't, but I can say wholeheartedly that I love my life, and I wouldn't want it any other way. But it's definitely been a long road to get here. Rolling up farm dirty in there.
Yes, I can.
Oh gosh.
There's no on you.
No?
No.
Okay. Huh? Oh, you're getting big. And then hopefully you'll take a sip and let me know the new recipe is. Okay, good. So when we have classes, everyone kind of meets here. We'll put a few more chairs so we can get about 10 people. We did got all decorated for Valentine's. We did a couples massage class, which was fun. So then, depending on the class, sometimes we'll come in here. We can fit 8 around this table. We do craft projects, like we did vision boards. So this is mine. I have to glue down. This is kind of our winter space.
Yeah.
And
Mama, where's your list?
right here.
Just the slant, an old slant, and she's got it.
And then we do farm dinners. We're doing a Mother's Day farm dinner, which will be great. And the Blue Ridge.
Wow.
Oh, that's a good one. Those look like brain coral. We grew some of those last year.
How much notice do you need when you're doing these events?
Everything's on the website. It's just
Okay,
ticketed,
just
so
to get
it's
on.
just first come, first serve. And some things do, they sell out.
Pretty quick,
and
I'm
then
sure.
and then we, sometimes we'll offer additional dates depending. But yeah, so everything as we're ready to sell tickets. There it is. That is so gorgeous. This is India.
Wow. That is gorgeous.
It's this one, the one
Okay.
that's almost to the end.
Okay, good. We'll have to put our seed orders in real soon because it's almost time to start. We don't have a greenhouse
Wow.
yet, so I think, we're going to do it inside somewhere. We'll probably clear all that off, start seeds there, hang a light
Yeah.
from there. It's not ideal,
But
but
I like that.
I know, it's just temporary. We only honestly need it for 6-8 weeks, and then we can plant everything out. But you have to start the plants inside because it's too cold outside. And then right around Mother's Day, it's safe to put them out in May. So my mom comes to visit twice a year. So I grew up in California. She was born in California. And my mom's really big into gardening, and so she comes out twice a year to garden specifically.
Oh, wow.
So she comes in September and May, right before Mother's Day, and we just spend the whole week working in the garden. It's great.
That is great.
So we grow a lot of vegetables. We do a lot of canning and sell at the farmers markets from April through October. And here.
Do you go to the farmer's market in Abington or Damascus?
In
Or do you go
Abington.
both of them?
In Abington.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we sell lots of canned goods, pickles, fresh flower arrangements.
Wow.
We sell bath bombs and body butter and bath salts and jewelry, and we dry a lot of our flowers and make different arrangements.
That's really pretty. Yeah,
This we just
Have
found
you
on
made
the,
this, Mama?
on the farm, and there's another one
Yeah.
behind you there.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that
Wow.
looks delicious, doesn't it? I do want to grow those because they will actually bloom all through the winter. And then we can use them for our cheese platter. So she has 14 different mamas.
Wow. Oh, wow.
So if you join the cow club, you can come visit her anytime.
Okay.
And then walk her down to have a picnic on the meadow, and she just grazes. We got
That's what we did.
That's what we did. It was really fun. We got to work with her on her haltering, her leading. She still doesn't like to leave her buddy.
And her bucket.
And her bucket of grain. Yeah.
How cute this is, Elena.
Oh, I want to grow this one.
Me too. I marked that one. Look how big it is. That's
Did
perfect
you
for
mark
Halloween.
all of these?
I know. I want to grow a lot. It's the problem.
Well,
We're
it
gonna have to
sounds like
narrow
you've
it
got
down.
big plans to
We
really get into
do.
all of that. That's great.
Yeah,
Going to keep you very busy.
definitely. We're constantly working, and planning, and posting. So, but yeah, this is like my full-time business now. And so we're just trying to be creative and figure out, what works, and yeah.
So what brought you here?
So we had a cattle ranch in California, and we had to sell it like 15 years ago, and I vowed on that day to have a farm of my own. And I started a business in California called Food and Farm Tours, and so I worked with 30 different farmers, and I would take people wine tasting and cheese tasting and oyster tasting, and we'd pick organic strawberries, and it was a really wonderful way for people to learn about agriculture and family farms. And I did farm dinners at all these different farms and farm weddings. But the whole time I was looking for a farm of my own. That was really my dream, to have a farm with a venue, a barn. And so I looked for years and years and years, and started looking with my best friends. And even with 2 families, it was so expensive. And so they were like, okay, well, we're moving back to Virginia, and you should come. So he grew up in Damascus. And so we came to check it out, and everyone was so friendly and welcoming, and yes, you should move here, and we'd love to have you.
And this always pops on the other side.
Oh, that's okay. We'll figure out where it
I
went.
want it on that side.
Oh, here, fine. Let's see what else. We're gonna add an online shop to our website.